Welcome to the Journal Star's Chalk Talk, and Peoria High head coach Tim Thornton, the guest this week, and looks like he's picked out a screenplay against Notre Dame. Coach, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at a screenplay off of our gap protection, and we use that protection for almost all of our passes. And so in order to kind of keep people a little bit honest on the edges and not bring too much heat, we make sure we've got some screen passes mixed in, and this is kind of been our favorite one recently, and they do a pretty good job with it here.
That was week 2 against Notre Dame. Looks like this one went 48 yards. Who's the ball carrier there?
So it's Gabe Hernandez throwing to Eddie Clark. Eddie's a sophomore for us, and he does a real good job out in space with the football.
A lot of moving pieces to execute this properly. I mean, what is the key point?
Well, I don't know if there's one single point. I think, honestly, the biggest point to this play is to make sure that you execute the plays that look like it better first. This isn't something we'd ever kind of come out and start a game with, but if we're throwing the ball down the field pretty well and we're protecting pretty well up front, then this is something that usually has a higher tendency of being successful for us.
And the challenge of that famous Peoria Stadium crown as well.
Yeah, you got to manage that for sure. I mean, it's something you got to go out and walk early and show all the guys where the ups and downs are, and understand that you're going to go a lot faster when you're running toward the sideline than you are if you're running toward the middle of the field.
All right. Well, you drew up 6 on this one. It's a nice play. That's Chalk Talk for this week, and you can see it on pjstar.com, and we'll be back next week with another.
You can run it out of any of our formations. Most recently, we've been doing it out of our trips look. For us, this would be trips left. We operate out of the pistol, so we're about 4 yards back here. Basically, what we're doing is we're going to do a good job with our basic pass protection, which for us is a gap protection. We're going to work backside into the gap, and we're going to be firm up here. These guys are responsible for the depth of the pocket. Our guy here is responsible for the width of the pocket, and then our tailback's going to get into the mix, and he's got the width of the pocket on the other side. We can run it again with any of our pass combinations. We like to run it with our 4 verticals. All right, and 4 verticals when we're in trips, we'll convert to the landmarks. So our landmarks are going to be run on the numbers, on the hash, get across to the other hash, and again on the numbers. As we attack, we want to attack the same way we always do. We want to then turn inside to the quarterback, so he's going to actually open the direction of the quarterback. We're going to get a little bit of width off the line of scrimmage, make sure we're not across, make sure that the officials know that we're behind the line when this is caught. We're going to do our job in here, 1,001, 1,002, and we're going to release on 2. He's working then out for the force player. He's going to work for the contain player. All of our screens kind of fit into the same category with those rules. Quarterback's going to hit his regular drop that he would throw this play off of, and then he's going to give a little bit more ground, invite the pressure up. We'd really like for this player, inside or outside, whatever he goes, to get that pressure, or if anybody off the edge, if we get that blitz, it's a little bit better for us. But we're going to invite that pressure upfield. We're going to try to hit the ball on the inside shoulder, so again, he can turn back inside, all right, and then he's trying to find his blockers. This would be Lions for protection to the left, and it'd be a door for the screen, and we'll call it Kit Kat because it's 4 verticals, like a Kit Kat. So Lions door Kit Kat, and that's our deal.